Okay, gonna try it anyway. Gonna try to see how we go. Learning Laravel today. So, okay, looks like we're live on our platforms. Awesome. So, learning Laravel today. I want to basically, first of all, make sure that my microphone is working. So, what I want to do is I want to make a outfit management system. But I want to do it in Laravel because I think it's about time I learned how to do that. And so, if anyone's watching, I'm just going to be fumbling around, trying to learn how it all works. I've set up Laravel in the past before, but I haven't really stuck with it. But now I'm going to try it out. So the first thing we need to do is just Google Laravel. If I can spell, not great. Go get started. Installation might be good. Yada yada yada. So the first thing is we'll do a Linux install. Install PHP and the Laravel install. So before creating this, we need PHP Composer and the Laravel install installed. Node and npm or bun, they can compile your application to front-end assets. That's fine, whatever. If you don't have PHP and Composer installed, I do have it installed. So the next thing we need to do is go down to Composer Global Require Laravel installer. So I'm actually running my PHP in Docker. So I'm going to do that. It's going to open the terminal so we can access that machine and put it in bash because I like bash better than whatever shell that thing's running. And then I'm assuming I just copy this command and I paste it in there. Bon appetit. Alright. So we now have the Laravel installer. So that's cool. Once the application has been created, you can start. Oh, I need to make a new application, right? So, the command is, first of all, I need to make sure I'm in the correct directory. We can see I'm in the root directory of the web, which is where I want to be. So I want to create a new, so I go Lara should be Laravel manager. And just let me check that I've got the command correct. So Laravel new and then the folder name. So we have that. No. See if this works then. Maybe I spelt it wrong. Laravel's not. Okay, so the Laravel. I'm not sure what's going on, so we got to investigate, but that's okay. Have a look. Have a look, see what's going on. So I've done this. After we've done that, Laravel new example. I might need to restart my session. Bash. Thanks for the follow. Quite sure who followed me. So just checking my activity feed. Emiliano, thank you. Right, so I'm trying to work out my Laravel. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's a bit, digging myself a hole. Via using Docker. But at the same time, it's something I should be using. So it's like command not found. So now I need to do some more Googling, I'd say. Like, Laravel installer, Docker command not found. Composer. You still having issues? You can simulate Laravel. Well, let's see if this directory exists. Let's have a look. Should have a nano on here. Bash. Alright. We got go back to my Googling, I think. That's the wrong one. Any accepted answers here? Need to add to your path. Let's have a look. I'm gonna restart my service in my Docker container, and we'll see if that makes a difference. Start everything back up. You are buddy. Right. So now that I've restarted it, let's check it out. Terminal. Bash.
Yippee!
Hey, welcome. I'm running into issues. No, you cannot appear in my YouTube chat because Firebot only works on Twitch, unfortunately. Oh, that sucks, but it is what it is. Let's see what they say. Looks like right is I don't want to. I'll just put this manually in there. I don't. Not a fan. I am trying to learn a PHP framework, Laravel, and so at the moment I'm trying to get Laravel working on my Docker setup, so basically my web server. And because it's Docker, I'm not used to Docker, so it's taking me a little bit longer than say it normally would. So yeah, hacking the matrix and stuff, you know. Maybe I put. Try that. Oh, here we go. What is the starter kit? I've never heard of these before. Wow, must be must be the weather because it's hot today. That's for sure. Uh, I need to work out what these things are. Back to the docks. Oh, so you have to adjust your aim. Did you win? To install a starter kit. Of course you want to. Yeah. It's great Samirs wouldn't get outsmarted by a mere kid. Did you get him in the face or? Laravel Breeze is a minimal, simple implementation of all Laravel authentication features, including a login, password, email verification. Additionally, if you're new to Laravel, please jump into Laravel Bootcamp. No, I wouldn't have thought you would. You take everything super seriously. You would have prestiged in that water fight. Jetstream argument is the most robust features. Or graduating into Laravel Jetstream. Two-factor authentication. Okay, I'm probably gonna go with Breeze because one, that's what they recommend, and two, like I will need authentication on this system eventually, and if I don't use a starter kit, that means I'll have to do it all myself. Which, I could do, but I'm lazy, so... Ah, here we go. Blade, why not? We'll use Blade, whatever, we'll just use the default one. Yeah, stock mode support. I've never used either of these two. There's too many questions. What's p-test versus PHP unit? Not a robot. Some may believe so. Bicycles? Bicycles. Looks like I'm going with PHP unit because one, I've never heard of pest before. But, off we go. We go with PHP unit. Would you like to initiate a Git repository? No, not right now. Look at me go. Hacker man. Star of the land when. There's a lot of packages. What do you mean? This is really taking its time, eh? Cool. Cool. Still taking its time. I'm gonna grab some water, bro. It's gonna take forever. Just grabbing some water. I think it's finished, but I won't be long. Grabbing that water. Alrighty. Next, we need to work out what version of the database we're using. It's either gonna be MySQL or MariaDB. But I need to verify which one I have installed. So I'll hop back to my containers, and this is MySQL 8. But you know, I'm gonna confirm it by going to the PHP my admin. So we don't need this. No. I swear there's a. Oh, it's running on. Is it not running at the moment? Maybe. No, it is running. So I don't get why my PHP my admin's not working. Oh, maybe I'll just click this link. Oh, because it's running on port 8080. Okay. So this is saying that we are running MySQL. We're running MySQL 7.44. So that is what we're going to be using in our configuration. So MySQL Default database updated. Would you like to run? Yes. Might install unzip after all those errors have come through. Kind of a slow process, but once we get into it, we can start doing the fun stuff. Security vulnerabilities found. Isn't that nice? NPM not found. If I type npm, what do I get? Did apt? Yeah. Apt update. I'm gonna, upgrade all my packages. Why not? Progress 4%. It's like I'm stuck. Okay. Over there. Yeah. Yeah. Still going. Oh, it's finished now. All right. Perfect. And we're gonna go apt install unzip. Okay, so I guess unzip is installed now. And was it apt install PM? I want to follow a guide first. I don't just want to install anything. Let's have a look. Okay, does Laravel require Node.js? No. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna install it. And if it needs it, install npm. I don't think I need Node.js. If I need Node.js, I'll install it later. So off we go. Right. Sorry, it's like a bit of a boring setup, I guess. But we're getting there. Once it's done, we're not gonna need to do it again. It's just my current environment doesn't have npm. It didn't have Laravel installer, and working this out as I stream. So what it is, So the next thing we need to do is do this. Right. So it's finished running that. So now I can cd into outfit manager, which is my Laravel project. And then according to the docs, I need to run this command, which is easy enough. There's a lot of stuff going on here. This is all the boring bits. I wonder. Okay. So we are ready to try out, see if we can access our application through the browser. I bet it's not going to work for whatever reason. But we give it a go, right? So we're in here. We got this public folder. CD public. What's in here? Index. So this is where we want to go. So if we got ls chalet, I don't know. So pwd will give us this. Oh, flip's sake. Copy this. And then I open my browser. And we'll head on over to localhost, but we'll go / and we'll travel here. Let's see what happens. I'll probably complain about not running some process. Permission denied. Failed to open stream. Permission denied. Fantastical. But at least we can see something, you know? File put manager storage. Failed. Outfit manager storage. So what we need to do is we need to work out why the storage is failing. It's probably because Apache doesn't have permission to do that. So if I go to ls the chalet, you can see everything's owned by root. Which I think we should, change that to ww data. So I'm gonna do a chmod, no, chown, chown -r, and we're going to give it, please don't, might be quicker for me to type it. We're going to make that the outfit manager. Okay. Watch it run. Okay. And we open this and we check. Seems like it's working a little bit harder this time. It really shouldn't take that long. Come on. Oh. That's better. Connection refused, and the whole reason it's refused is because I haven't set up any authentication for it. So we have a look in here. I'm going to create a new database. Database name is going to be called outfit manager Cool. And create a database. Go with UTF. UTF-8 general CI. Sure. Create. We're not going to create any tables for it. What I am going to do is I'm going to open up PHP Storm. And I'm going to create a new user for this. As well. Need to open up my project, so just give me a second. There we go. So now we have this env file. And this is where, you know, this one's going to be called outfit manager. And we're looking for the DB host. It's going to be called database. The database name is outfit underscore manager. I don't know how. That's probably some naming convention that it's using, which is fine. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a user called outfit manager outfit dot manager dot app, right? And I'm going to go back to my database. We got outfit manager, we got user accounts, and we're going to add a new user account, any host, and generate a password. We don't want it to be admin of everything. We go, databases, outfit manager. But we do want it to be the admin of this. We hit go back to here. Password is that. Cool. So let's try that. The app URL is actually this. Okay, so should be able to connect to the database now using those updated things. So refresh. You know, that's not good. Maybe it's got something to do with this change I made. Cut this out, save it, hop back. No. Just straight up like, no. And it's not even giving me anything to work off. Database. Man. Why you gotta be this bad? It's a 500 error. Which means it's just tanking. So, yeah, I'm just gonna copy all this. It's gonna undo everything I did. I save it. Because I've obviously broken it. Doing something. If I refresh it now, it's like, yep, take my time. I go back. I'll just replace this database stuff, right? Do one thing at a time. Fresh. We wait the 60 seconds. No. See what happens. Checking the outfit manager. Base table of view not found. That's a problem. So I need to run the migration, I think. Database migrations. Run all your outstanding migrations. Let's try it. Let's see if it worked. Oh, I got a whole bunch of tables, so I'm assuming it did work. Which means if I refresh this, oh look. I have a basic Laravel app running. Pretty cool. It only took me, what, like 50 minutes? That's okay. Well, like, if I hadn't used Laravel before, I'd be completely stumped. I'd be like, I don't know what's going on. Why is the database not working? You know, it is working. And so now we can start looking at, you know, setting this stuff up. So what happens if I'm like, oh, let's register? Do I need an email to register? Because I don't want to use an email to go. My Mac, Garrett. Gee. My password is just going to be password for now because that's so secure. I'm going to make up a fake email, see if it works. Oh, you're logged in. Hop over to my profile. So like all this stuff is, you know, this is like Laravel basics, I suppose. I didn't write any of this, and it's all just there, you know. Go to the dashboard. What have we got on the dashboard? Probably tell me a bit about Laravel. Oh, it just says I'm logged in. And if I log out, cool. So now I can log in. My secure account. Remember, log in. Okay. I never want you to remember my password for this site. Okay. So we have successfully set up Laravel on my Docker. Now we can start making things. Like now we know it works, or you know, maybe we can start modifying the environment file a little bit, see what happens there. I'll just leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'll close this. You know, we've got database set up. We've got all this stuff, you know, the README. Laravel Bootcamp. What I really want to do is I want to be, you know, I just want to create a basic form that lets me update things in the database, right? If I look at the code, we've got this migration. And this is how you create tables in Laravel, right? So we need to start thinking about how the database is going to look and stuff like that. Or maybe we should come up with the premise of the application itself. Like I've got the idea in my head, but I think it might be helpful to jot it down somewhere so that you guys can understand what I'm trying to do. All right, so in order to do that, I think it'd be good to have like a diagram. Draw.io. Decide later where we're going to save these. So we're going to use draw.io. But basically we have this is the outfit manager. Right? Outfit manager. Zoom in. Not that small. It's a bit dark. If you guys want me to switch to light mode, I will, but I freaking hate it. Dark mode all the way. We're gonna go for an A4 size. I don't know why US letter is what it thinks we deserve, but let's zoom in, right? So the premise of the outfit manager, like why are we making this? What does it do? So basically, it's like a wardrobe manager, basically. So it's like wardrobe manager. We have I think what we'll do is because in a wardrobe you have pieces of clothing, so it's to manage it's like an inventory management system. For a wardrobe, for a personal wardrobe, right? So probably don't need that. So it's basically, it's called the outfit manager, but it is an inventory management system for a personal wardrobe. And the base items, so it'll be a catalog of items that one has in their wardrobe. The items can be combined together and make outfits. Okay. And so each item in order has what's essentially metadata, such as color, type, size, etc. So that'll help. Why is this locked? I don't use this tool very often. Well, at all. This is the first time I've used it. So pardon me if I'm a bit clumsy with it. Anyway, so it's an inventory management system. So it's a catalog of items. Yes, that's not really making much. There's got to be an option here somewhere. Whatever, put it here. Each item in the wardrobe has metadata such as color, type, size, etc. The catalog of items. That's a really poorly made. That are in a wardrobe. Items can be combined together to make outfits. Each item in the wardrobe has metadata such as the color, type, size. So I suppose, like, hang on a second. So going to now come up with a list of, like, basically that's what I want it to store is individual items that can be combined together to make outfits. Each of the items can, has its own metadata. Right, and also an outfit could have its own metadata as well. But yeah, multiple items, whether it be shirts, pants, jewelry or whatnot, make up an outfit. So I was like, well, why would we do? And there's a few novel ideas, say have so a use case for this, maybe different box. Case one. Wardrobe statistics or what stats. How many shirts do I have that are red? Are a specific that, like, I'm sure that's not really something that everybody in the world is, but it is once we've like logged web stats. This case one, I'll just call this use cases because I don't want to make gazillion of these. And outfit, because that's another piece of metadata that I want to have. Outfits when it was worn last. Like now, obviously the system isn't going to know that without user input, so it's going to require them to do that. So we've got two use cases at the moment. We've got this and that, and then another use case we can have is like show me a list of give me a list of outfits have X color, X size item, like that sort of stuff, like that sort of query, you know what I mean? And then you can have like another query which would be like how much I spend. Not that people who have large wardrobes really want to know this stat, but how much do I spend on and then another one would be like what's the latest my oldest, and what have I not worn what do I wear all the time? And once I fix my English, so like that's the sort of things that this system should technically be able to do when it's finished. So I think what we have to decide is what we're gonna do in order to get it going. I think recording items is probably creating a wardrobe, adding items to it, and then creating outfits combining items would probably be like minimal viable product, and then on top of that we can do use cases on top of that, like all those stat stuff, or like what item, all that. So the first thing that we will do then, we have to design the database. And that means we have to come up with like what are all the different things. And there's a good little, I think it's called DB Designer, or something else. Not DB Designer brands. Thanks, Google. Oh, it's dbdesigner.net. Oh, this is a paid one that I don't like. Like, it's good, but I don't want to pay. dbdiagram.io. Yep. Right. Okay. So we're going to make check. We have some other ones here. So anyway, I think I'm gonna end the stream for now. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys later.